สวัสดีครับผมกฤษ พรรณนานะครับวันนี้อยู่กับผมในช่วง Open Talk กับ acousticsthai.net นะครับวันนี้ผมอยู่ที่หอศิลป์กรุงเทพนะครับวันนี้ได้มีโอกาสมาที่งาน Taylor Guitar Roadshow 2013 นะครับได้มีโอกาสมาสัมภาษณ์คุณแอนดี้ลันซึ่งเป็น Product Specialist จาก Taylor Guitar ที่อเมริกาวันนี้เขาจะมาเวิร์กช็อปที่นี่ด้วยนะครับวันนี้เราจะมาคุยกันเรื่องกีตาร์ทรงใหม่ของ Taylor กันชื่อว่าทรงแบรนด์ Orchestra Body นะเดี๋ยวเรามาเจอคุณแอนดี้กันนะครับHi Andy.
Hi.
Thank you for your time.
Good to see you again.
All right. We know just Taylor just launched the brand new guitar body shape. It's called Grand Orchestra GO body.
GO.
Yeah. And could you explain more about the GO and how was the beginning of the
design.
The design?
Yeah. The GO or Grand Orchestra model is a brand new design from Taylor Guitars. And it was designed by our new master luthier, whose name is Andy Powers. And Andy Powers has been working very closely with Bob Taylor for a couple of years now. And Andy brings a wealth of experience and design philosophy that we really appreciate. He's a great guitar builder, but he's also a great musician. Very good guitar player himself, so he understands what a musician needs, and he understands, what a guitar needs to be as well. So, Andy, when he was designing this guitar, he originally was out to try and improve on a shape that we called jumbo. And after he got started on the redesign process of the jumbo, he realized that he needed to create a whole new shape. And so he set out to create a guitar shape that resembled the family that we already have of shapes, the Grand Auditorium, the Grand Concert, and the Grand Symphony. And he just decided that he wanted to build a guitar that wasn't a huge departure from those guitars, but sounded a lot like them and looked a lot like them. So this guitar is his first body shape that Andy Powers has created for Taylor Guitars, and it's quite different than our other shapes. The bracing is completely different inside. It's also the biggest guitar that we make right now. It's biggest across the bout, and it's also deeper. Now, what Andy set out to achieve with this guitar is that he wanted a big-bodied guitar that still had a lot of clarity, and a guitar where you could hear the difference between notes, where the notes all work together. In the past, some big guitars are only good at producing loud bass notes. Other designs of guitars in the past, or several years, in the past several decades, sometimes they sound really good when you're hitting them really hard, but he wanted a guitar that was responsive to light touch as well. So what he has achieved in the Grand Orchestra is a guitar that sounds really good even if you play lightly with your fingers, and it also sounds really good if you strum hard. So it's a really even and balanced, big sounding guitar. We kind of call it the balanced heavyweight.
So it's good for strumming and finger picking. Right?
Good for several different styles of music, which is hard to achieve in a big body acoustic guitar. But he's done a really good job.
And is it bigger than the jumbo or smaller?
It's a little bit bigger than the jumbo used to be. Yeah, a little bit.
And bigger than Grand Auditorium.
It's the biggest guitar we currently make. Yeah, it's bigger than the Grand Auditorium, and it's also bigger than the Grand Symphony.
Okay. And how do you describe the sound character of this guitar?
The sound of this guitar?
Yeah.
Well, we have Grand Orchestra models available in different tone woods. We have them available in mahogany. We have Grand Orchestra available in maple, and the one I'm holding is actually rosewood. And so a rosewood guitar in general has a big, full, rich, low bass frequency range, and also a lot of nice high-end treble frequencies. rosewood in general kind of has a little dip in the mid-range. There's not a lot of mid-range frequencies in a rosewood guitar. So it has a nice full bottom with lots of nice warm bassy sounds, and it has a very nice top end full of treble sounds.
Okay.
That's what rosewood sounds like.
And right now, how many models for the GO that you have right now?
How many models? We have a Koa GO. We have a 918, which is rosewood. We have a 818, which is also rosewood, and a 7. So all the 9, the 8, and the 7s are all rosewood back and sides. The only differences between those guitars would be the appointments. This is a 9, so this is one of our fancy guitars. Lots of abalone trim. Very beautiful guitar.
And they all come with the ES pickup?
They come as you can order a Grand Orchestra straight acoustic if you want, or you can add an expression system pickup. And then eventually we will have cutaway versions as well too. So we have non-cutaways, and then you have the ability to add the expression system if you want to, and also the cutaways will be coming.
So people need to order before they buy it?
Or they just need to try them in stores. No, they were just, this guitar was introduced in January, so it's still kind of a new guitar. Okay. A lot of people haven't seen it yet, but it's been very well received. The people who have played one really like it because it's unique to our lineup. It sounds different than the other shapes that we have.
All right. Talk about the expression system pickup. Right now, Taylor has 2 versions of them, right?
Right?
This one is the current version.
Yes.
How do you improve the current version from the old version?
Well, the expression system is a pickup system that is, it's our invention. We invented the expression system at Taylor Guitars, and it's a pickup system that is always changing. One of the things that I think is very unique about Taylor is that we're always trying to make something as good as it can be. And so therefore we're always trying to improve the guitars, try and improve the process of building the guitars, and trying to make the pickup sound as good as it can. So we've had a couple of versions of the expression system over the years. And currently, the expression system, the latest version came out in 2010. And in 2010, we went from, we used to have 2 body sensors. There's 2 pickups in the guitar. There's a magnetic neck pickup that sits right underneath the last fret, right here. And then there's a body sensor here. And those two sources together pick up the sound. In the versions that were before 2010, we used to have 2 body sensors plus the magnetic neck pickup. And just the designers of the system, as we learned more about it, as we continued to improve the preamp, just sort of decided that we didn't need to anymore, and that one sounded just fine as well. So the thing that we really like about the expression system pickup is that it's very transparent sounding. Because what you want to hear is the guitar. You don't necessarily want to hear what the pickup colors this. You don't want the pickup to color the sound. So the thing that we like the most about the expression system is that you're able to hear body shapes through the pickup, and you're able to hear tone woods through the pickup.
Thank you very much. Before you're leaving, could you play something for the AcousticThai.net fan?
I would love to. Yeah, I'll play a couple different styles. Nice and balanced. So,
That's very good. Thank you, Andy.
You're very welcome.
I appreciate your time.
Thanks.